I wasn't ready, but we're here. Hello, welcome to CSC. We are streaming Combines Night 9, I believe. We are on Ancient. This is Elite tier. Yay. Since when is Agent Shield Elite? I thought he was Tendy. I mean, Chally. Or at least the last time I checked, he was in Contender. I don't know. Where have I been? Oh, wait, Agent Shield gets one. Or did he get two? No, he died. He did get two, but now he's dead. Silver.
That was quite a wild round, actually. The terrorists really did a nice job working together, getting through mid, taking the site. You brought up Agent Shield, who you said had been in a previous season, rather, in an earlier tier. He's the one who actually got a couple kills there, did a really nice job. It's unfortunate, though, he was not able to secure the round, but it looks like he deserves his spot here in Elite.
I have no doubt. I think I've played a few pugs with him before. So, alright, looks like a mid-default Packy gets one. Oh, but doesn't get two. Did he not have head armor, or did... I think he did have head armor. Nate's gonna go down. Oh, but they're wrapping into Donut. Ooh, I knew that AK was gonna come in handy. He might just opt for exits, but they might... Yeah, I think he's gonna save that AK. And Red Fox is gonna go down.
Saving the AK would be huge for the CT economy this early. It would be actually a nice way for them to get back into this match.
Yes. Also, chat, I'm not a play-by-play, but I will try. Oh, he doesn't get to save the AK. Rip.
That's smart. They haunted him. They knew what that meant.
Yeah. They're... gotta love the CT economy. They're poor.
It's so bad sometimes. Dr.
Yeah.
Doom on an MP9. The gun, I mean, it does have its use. He might be able to make something happen, but it's not supposed to be ideal.
Instant smoke and some flashes. Is it going to help? Oh, Silver goes down. Agent Shield tries to spam the smoke, doesn't get anything. Ooh, but... Where's my... Oops.
Oh no.
There we go. I had to fix my headset. I have cats, guys. And Shadow decided to play with the wires. I love him, but no. don't do that. 2v2. Let's see where they end up going. Looks like Ito has bomb. So Dr. Doom might catch them mid on a timing. He does. And Nate will clean up the round.
It's one thing I like about Ancient is that the mid fights can be kind of exciting. On the flip side, when you're actually playing it, though, they can be incredibly frustrating. The same thing that gives a great, entertainment value as a viewer is the same thing that drives you up the wall as a player. You look one side, you look another side, and everyone's coming out elbow. They're coming out from red. They're coming out from the B side up to the catwalk area. It's very chaotic.
Gotcha.
Looks like a B rush.
Ooh, but Packy. Nah, I don't think he's gonna get bombed down. Nah, he gets spammed. No, he doesn't get spammed. I thought Agent
I
Shield
thought
got
that
him
got him
pretty well.
too. Yeah, it
Yeah,
looked like it. The lineup looked good.
he did. I love Ancient. It's one of my favorite maps. Too bad I haven't gotten to play it in combines.
Do you like playing it though, or watching it, or both?
Both. It is one of my stronger maps. But it's also pretty utility heavy, so maybe that's another reason why. Uh, is it COD or CADE? I guess there's no E, so maybe it's COD. He goes down. Where's Doctor Doom? In cave. Looks like they're gonna push. Ooh, never mind. Nate gets spicy. I think they're just defaulting. I think that's what's happening. Mm, regrouping B, but RoboFox pushed down ramp and got nothing. That nade does also nothing. They might expect Doctor Doom to be there in that little corner. Or not. Maybe they don't check it. They don't. And Doctor Doom gets 2. Oh, but Silver.
Oh,
That was a nice shot. Wow. Alright, and he wins the round.
he's got to be really happy with that. I
I
mean,
know,
that
I would
looked like, yeah, I mean, that was a disaster, right? They go in, they don't clear the angle. Dr. Doom with 2, and he knows it's all on him. He's got to get it done here. And Silver comes up big right there.
yeah.
138 ADR just for Silver right now. He is doing a lot of work on this T side.
Ooh, but Agent Shield. Oh, I see there was some friendly fire there too.
That's the pressure and the chaos
Silver
right there.
Silver might catch the timing. He does. Oh, but doesn't get the second. Silver all by himself. There's no game audio, by the way, for stream. Oh, he's just waiting. Wonder if he's saving. But he has the bomb, so I don't know. Maybe he'll go up B.
If there's anyone on the terrorist team who can pull this off, I'd probably put the odds on Silver right now.
Probably. Maybe. Never mind. Oh. Okay. All up to Nate. Let's see what he does. Ooh, they might. Okay. Silver. Big brain. Never mind. You're gonna get caught. Never mind. Your aim is
Wow.
insane.
He's definitely relying on that good aim to make those plays. I mean, obviously it's hard. You don't know where to look, right? You're coming into the site. They had a year and a half to situate to play whatever rat spot they want. He's trying to check everything at once, and his good aim and Dr. Doom's low health saves him in the end right there.
Absolutely. Mm, okay. RoboFox gets 2. I was not expecting that. Dr. Doom with the 5-7. Smokey likes to call them a snapping turtle, which is true. Oh, but it denies the plant. Ah, but Spicy can win them that round.
It was good awareness by Spicy actually to be aware the second player could be peeking him very quickly from the same place.
Absolutely.
Not to take away from what the other players are doing, but this definitely seems ADR-wise to be a Silver versus Dr. Doom game right now early on.
To get them audio, you should change it in OBS. Yeah. Agent Shield and Reese go down. Silver, you're getting shot at. You know, I kind of just start to expect the boost, to be honest.
That's reasonable, actually. At least if you're playing the long angle, just watch the boost spot.
Especially if they have an op. Just kind of expected. At least in lower tiers of play. Oh, wow. All right. The timing mid. Yeah, Packy's gonna get into donut. He's gonna go into red. Okay. Wow. Trades all around, but not really, I guess not really trades. And it's a 2v2. Bomb will go down.
I think Naughty was close to actually stopping the round. If he had just gotten that kill there and delayed it a little bit, this would be a different retake. It was a very close round. I really didn't think the terrorists had that. It was like 38 seconds to go, and they were split up all across the map, just looking for an opening, looking for something. And I really have to compliment, because obviously these are combines, right? These aren't teams. They don't have strategies or anything. These are people just playing, random 10-mans pretty much.
Of course.
And their coordination has been actually fairly good for every round up till then. And even then, with the individual plays, they were making it happen. It's always fun to see the higher tiers of CSC.
Oh, RoboFox gets, he can't get more than one though. And it looks like they're gonna push onto A, probably with bomb. Dr. Doom gets one, can't get the second. Agent Shield aware.
Oh,
that
it's
timing.
just missing.
The timing. Yeah, but no. Yeah.
Oh no.
That timing though. That was
Timing was unfortunate. It could have worked in his favor. He almost could have pushed through the smoke, skip the first player, trigger discipline, and go for the planter. But it's such a risk to be able to do that, and it's so hard in the moment, and especially when you're missing those timings, the amount of pressure to get out there and do something just goes right through the roof.
Yeah. Ooh, they're pushing B as 5. And Dr. Doom only got 1. Utility. And they're just getting sprayed through walls. the round.
Sometimes B site is a little bit weird. I mean, have you noticed that sometimes it's an easy site to take? You can have 5 alive as a terrorist. You take the site, you secure it, you got smokes everywhere, and then afterwards, it is insanely difficult to hold.
It is.
I think maybe it's because if you want to fall back, you'd be falling back into the cave position, you'd be falling back to ramp, and those are easily smokable sites.
They are. Ooh, but they're really aggressive mid. I don't think it's gonna... doesn't really work in their favor. RoboFox might get caught out here. He does.
I think Dr. Doom is convinced there's an AK somewhere around in that area. He's looking for it. Score is 8-3 right now in favor of the terrorists. 1 round left to go in this first half of this first Combine game in Elite.
Okay, I am back.
Welcome back. We're just getting underway with the last round of the first half.
Awesome. By the way, chat, I drank a lot of coffee, so I'm a little wired. I apologize. Ooh, the 8... No, that was Nate. Aw. If the timing was just a little bit different, that could have turned out a whole lot different than it did. I usually don't get that aggressive in A main, but...
A main aggression is definitely something that a team can put into their arsenal, though. It is so good to walk up behind the elbow players and just take them right out.
Ooh. Okay. He's gonna push that smoke. He did. It's all up to Dr. Doom. They're gonna ring around the Rosie? Yes. Dr. Doom might tap the bomb to fake him out.
Nine three half. A lot of this is going to ride now on the pistol round, I would imagine, for the terrorist team switching sides. I'll be on the T side.
Oh no. We'll get back into the game.
Slight technical issues. It wouldn't be Counter-Strike if we didn't have a little bit of tech issues to deal with every now and
Oh
then.
yeah. Okay. So, as the former stream set, okay, I always told people that it is not a CSC stream unless there's at least one issue. Reese is gonna go down, and Ito's not gonna get anything either. Wow. I always get excited when I see the dualies buy, but it's never I don't know. It's either a really great decision, especially if you have armor and someone else drops it to you, but I don't know. I'm not very good with the dualies, so I always die with them.
I don't use them often, and when I do, I don't get wild success.
Oh yeah. Ooh, silver. Wow.
Terrorists win.
You might no.
Oh.
You saw him. You saw. Did you not see him? I guess you didn't. Maybe you play on 4x3. I don't know. Ooh. We love it. I get that issue when I connect to Faceit servers sometimes.
I appreciate the away team doing what they needed to do there, getting that first round win, but oh boy, here comes Team Home.
Ooh. The mid aggression might get them. I mean, silver has an AK. Ah, but agents shield. No. Mm. Denied plant. And it's a 1v1 now.
No.
COD spams him through the smoke. That was a really good try.
Yeah, the problem is when you're going to tap the bomb, you don't want to be standing where they're going to be shooting. I mean, yes, you know, hindsight is good, but in general, I mean, if you got to think about it. If you're going to tap that bomb, you got to assume they know where the bomb is and they're going to be shooting at that area. And if you're walking away from it, you probably want to be walking into an area that is less likely where they're going to shoot. So, I don't know, maybe you should have been diffusing it more from the A main side.
I also think that, like, I mean, pros don't fake.
Right.
Ooh. Ito gets one. Spicy might get one, maybe. He doesn't win the aim duel. Packy with the trade. Agent Shield gets Reese. Spam the wall.
Oh, please spam.
Oh,
no,
come on.
No, come on.
Ooh, okay,
Now
with the
spam.
read. Yes. Oh, close. Denies the plan for a little bit, though. Silver, you gotta be a little bit quicker on that. Rotate. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Okay, but Silver might, unless... I don't know. And, okay.
That got incredibly dicey. I love the wallbang spam from inside that cave area. I mean, if anyone's out there watching this and you don't know anything about the wallbangs in any of the maps, at least learn a couple here on Ancient. They are so good.
Well, looks like they're gonna push A as a 5. Ooh, Packy eats that nade. Reese is gonna go down. 4v3. 3v3 now. 3v2. T's don't have man advantage, but they're pretty low. 2v2.
Oh, please swing this.
Not a bad eco actually for team away.
I like Dr. Doom's plant. It actually, from the one angle from inside Donut, it looked like he really didn't have as much cover as he did, but he planted perfectly safe for that. It's just unfortunate he didn't really have much of a chance to, take on the 1v2 that way at the end.
Mm-hmm. Trying to look at the... Oh, Spicy has an op. He brought out the AWP. The big green. I wonder where he's going to go with that. We don't need the HUD. It's fine. You fixed it. Let's go. Ooh, they're just like, okay. So we've got Nate in cave. Well, cheetah, I guess. Or jag. Whatever people call it. Reese, if he hops up on the box, might find a timing, but also RoboFox might find him instead. Reese finds one. Doesn't get the second.
I think he was a victim of the info reload.
Oh, but Nate has the op now. That was an eco round, wasn't it? It was. That was Spicy's op.
Yeah, that was an eco on Tech 9 among 5 people on the team away. By the way, is it me? Are these stats accurate, or is Dr. Doom getting less ADR, and he's got the most amount of kills on the T side? Something doesn't seem right with that.
Yeah.
What a grenade fest right there.
A little tip. Reese, use console to alt tab. The tilde, so yeah. So you'll hit the not that console, the in-game console. You'll hit the tilde button, that. I would resize it to make it small. And then drop it in the corner. Yeah, but make sure it's still just like that. Make sure it's still visible, because if you make it off screen, you won't be able to drag it. But that will allow you to alt tab without making the HUD go bye-bye. Yeah. Observer tricks. How about Ancient Shield? All up to Nate. But how many did Spicy got? 3. I thought he got 4. I mean, I say yes only because I'm not a play-by-play. Also, chat. Prod is talking to me. The ghost.
It's funny, we're rotating roles here a little bit.
I mean, we've got two color casters. No play-by-play.
Well, you know what? We'll swap next game. I'll try play-by-play.
Ooh, Spicy. Oh, that was nice. Tacky. Okay, flames are hot. But he got a kill, so. Alright, it's all up to Reese and Silver.
I like the aggression, the terrorist plan there. Just take the site. Don't give a care about anything. Just shove the guns right into the enemy's faces and just pull the trigger.
I don't know why Reese is going for this. You might... Well, oh wait. It is... Never mind. We're on match point. I can't count. But Silver is... just letting them win.
Alright, hey guys, Prod Mike here.
Terrorists win.
Oh, I guess he gets the op. That's really good.
I got a Noise gate. Alright, there we go. Spicy with the op.
Yay.
It's been spicy with it.
Oh my god.
You're welcome.
Ooh, the mid
Oh, this is
aggression.
gonna be messy.
Packy with the nade too? Jeez.
Maybe you'll be able to recover this AK here. Pushing through mid, trying to find one. Not quite. Ease into a main. CTs seem to be aware of it.
Oh, they're backing out of A. But they have a 2-2 setup, so 2 on A, 2 on B. I think B is easier to take, but I feel like it's also one of the easier sites to retake as a CT.
Oh.
Probably depends on the utility that the counter terrorists have for the retake. I'm guessing the smokes are the biggest thing. If you can smoke off cave and ramp, the retake should be much easier.
Yeah, of course.
The utility comes in.
Packy has a really good angle though. No, spicy to
Spicy.
the smoke.
That's a huge kill by Tacky.
2 huge kills by Packy, securing the match win 13-7 team home. Nice.
What a game.
Indeed, what a game. Alright, we're going to send it to a quick break here. I'm going to let my casters, both the color casters here, take a little break. So we'll be right back.
Save me from the side of myself. I cannot look away. About to crash into my face. Just another day on the shelf. Pull me from my silhouette. Years have been astray. Now a broken shell remains. I cannot embrace what I regret. Round and round, around I go. The spinning makes me ill. An image held inside the very world I build. Please help me now, 'cause I can't even feel enough to know if I get out. I'm numb to the pain, but hollow without. Floating in a world of glass, I can imitate. Got a smile worth its weight. When the mirror breaks, there's someone else. Round and round, around I go. The spinning makes me ill. A hostage held inside the very world I build. Please help me now, 'cause I can't even feel enough to know if I get out. Will I allow another friend to try and help and pray? number figured out, a motive born in drought and brevity. And if I'm not the soul of your design, I blatantly decline your remedy. Don't box me in, don't, or I'll leave. I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else than your machine. I wasn't always just a single shade, a palette full of gray in reverie. And I can burn it brighter than the sun. I have a golden gun inside of me. Don't box me in, don't, or I'll leave. I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else. And if I fall behind, ignoring all the signs, and if I lose the fight, I still rage against the night. Don't box I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else than your machine.
Stream live.
And we are back for another game of Counter-Strike Confederation Combines. This time we are on train, where it's a little bit, the weather's a little bit rainy, but the game should be very entertaining. Going for an A-rush right here. Team Home is just putting the pedal to the metal. Takes out Manny, and there's a bit of a scramble here, but they're going to Ivy instead.
Oh.
This is going to be a little bit different.
What is this play? All right, Bastos.
They pulled
what
him
can
off
you do?
B. They pulled him off B onto A, and now they're actually taking the B bomb site.
The all but Rye.
Well,
Bastos.
2v4 for the terrorists. They've slowed things down, looking to possibly go to the B bomb site.
Oh, the timing is missed.
The
Oh,
time.
this is getting close.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Reprise is coming right
Oh.
behind them,
Oh.
Pop Dog. He gets the shot.
Crunchy Taco. I love your name. I love it.
Cameron, did you catch what was going on in T-Spawn during that whole runaround?
I did not. I was looking at their like where they were running. What
I think that might have been
what
their
did I do?
plan because they had an AFK player who had the bomb, and he was
Oh.
sitting in spawn for a good portion of that run. So I think if they had the bomb and they had continued through to B, I think that could have worked.
Maybe.
But here we go, another grouping of the terrorists, but this time back towards Ivy. They have a very strange buy. Gorby bought an MAC-10, everyone else is on Glocks. I'd be putting the odds on counter-terrorists to clean this up, and they're trying to hold the line. Oh no, Gorby with 2. The train continues right here on train, pushing, wrapping the CT side to the B bomb site.
They did it again. A 2v2 though.
This is completely doable for either side. Terrorists are lit. Looks like this is going to be a little bit of a situation on timings. Who gets the angle first? And the nade. Manny finishes Draco. Oh no, team damage. Just defuse the bomb, guys. It's all over. The action's over. I think these players are a little bit wired tonight.
Maybe a little.
I do like the unconventional pushes, though.
I mean, it's recruit. It's silver. This is what they do.
I suppose there is some truth to that. The strats feel a little bit random at different tiers, or a little more calculated. This they're definitely coordinating. It's just they're doing routes that I don't really see that often. I don't see people choosing to go there, but I love the coordination.
Oh yeah. Sometimes it's just like, hey, let's try this, and it works. You know, it just seems to work sometimes. Right. Oh, rip. Oh, but Bastos has a timing.
Good first
one.
goes for the
He tries to
sound.
deny the plant. Oh,
It was a great
Opening.
idea.
great idea, but not executed. Is that a rust coat? I can't tell. Yes. Yes, it is.
Gorby with 227 ADR in 3 rounds. He is Definitely putting up the numbers here. I'd expect we should watch him and see what happens for the rest of the half. He's probably going to get a bunch of kills going up.
Mm-hmm.
Terrorists have opted to slow it down, though, working as a group into the halls. They're about to be met by a little bit of a peak here, depending on the timing. Counter-terrorists are pushing halls, running into two of them. MP7 just not up for the task. Terrorists have control of the halls. They could go B. They're slowing it down a little bit. The utility comes out. Rye getting the kill on blind. Who needs eyesight? Just need a choke point and a good gun. Terrorists, though, despite that, have the sight. They're going to get the plant down. It is down to reprise. The USPS spams a little too quickly. Does not kill Draco. All tied, 2-2.
Ooh, a tech pause. Wonder what they're gonna fix, or what they need to fix. I will be right back. I need to feed my cats. They are wanting food.
I suppose that would be a reason for a tech timeout. The game has been a little bit back and forth here. The counter-terrorists winning the first 2 rounds, and the terrorists replying back in kind, winning the next 2. Last round was a save for the away team on the CT side. Looks like they're trying to decide what to do with the money as we resume gameplay. Try buying a smoke and a taser. We also see the shotgun brought out. The distance just too great. You can't tase from that distance, so he ends up falling. Unfortunate. I love the idea, though. Tasers are sometimes underrated, especially on eco rounds.
Terrorists win.
Team away finally has the option to full buy, having gone down 3 rounds in a row. CT economy is now back with Crunchy Taco getting, I believe, is the first op of the match now, actually. So we'll have to see where he goes with it. Looks like he's opting to take it B.
I have returned.
Welcome back. Terrorists have slowed down this a little bit on the first real gun round that they have to face now.
They're gonna split
Terrorist-
onto A though.
Yep, they are pushing A. Ivy is held by Manny, but the terrorists have the site. They can plant the bomb.
Reprise is flanking.
There we go. The op rings out. Finally gets a kill.
It's all
5 rounds in.
Oh man.
No. They knew where he was, or at least they suspected that they had the smoke, they had everything.
They did. That was a W round for Arthos. Good kills.
Yeah, 119 ADR for him. He's also having a game, him and Gorby.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What do you think about sometimes when you have an op, do you think it messes with players when they're in a position where they know they have to hit that shot?
Yes. I think you can just overthink the situation. With that reload timing, ooh. Ooh, I love seeing the Nova because if you get the kills. No. I mean, it's $900 per kill, so. Oh, the ladder.
Sometimes though, it's just hard to stop the aggression when you're on the defensive side and you don't really have the experience to know what do they do on the gun rounds. It's your first gun round and you just don't make it work. It's really unfortunate. They had that round, the 2v1 at the end of the 2 rounds ago. I know I'm going back to that one, but this is their chance now to make it happen. Different player. Bastos is now on the op instead of Punchy Taco.
Ooh, but trains. Okay, but can we appreciate trains being on train?
Yeah, Train was a really anticipated map, but it seems like people aren't entirely happy with the way that it is.
2v2. Bastos has an op. Does not get the shot.
I don't think. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe you could comment on this, but I don't think the aggressive.
See them upper.
Oh, that was awkward. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong though, but would you say at the recruit level that aggressive ops don't really work as well? That they're better as a defensive weapon, or would you say no?
I actually think that I feel like in recruit, I feel like playing aggressive with the op probably would get you more kills. But also, people play scared, so no one's going to be there to trade you. You're throwing utility when your teammates are already out. I find that a little weird.
Yeah, coordination again is probably not going to be as tight in the combines as it will once they get onto their teams.
Yeah.
But I love the fact that they're trying to work together. You can see it in different aspects. They're running out together. They're trying to trade together. It's definitely the way to play, especially if you don't really know your teammates all that well.
Yeah. Combines are, of course, pugs, essentially, but it's really nice to see the out-of-the-box thinking that comes with just playing combines in general. I played a few combines last week, and it was really nice. I'm not an IGL either, but it was really nice to kind of, play with different people that have that out-of-the-box thinking where it's like, this might actually work.
Definitely. I've found that from my experience, combines are kind of like playing, matchmaking or face it pugs. However, they are much more chill. Everyone there is trying to win. They're trying to help each
Reprise
other.
has an R8. I want to see where he goes with that. Dang. Not really playing aggressive.
Rye, though, with the opening kill. I like that. They know the terrorists are trapped in the B halls here. This is one of those bad moments, though, where you're stuck here and you don't know which way you want to go and you're waiting. Gorby, though, watches for the aggression from Bastos, gets the kill.
Wow. Oh, crunchy
The
taco.
shotgun fails.
Almost. That was close.
And he finishes him off.
The
Reprise
R8 also
prize with
failed.
the R8. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I actually love the R8. It's a shame it didn't work out here.
Oh, this is winnable.
1v2.
Train's
buddy, so close. I could see what he was going for. He went for the first kill and then tried to reset for the second. And he just, yeah. The aim wasn't there, the movement, but I love the fact that he repositioned. He set it up there in the moment. It's always amazing, like the difference between winning a round and losing a round is not often as big as some people think. If he had gotten that flick on the second guy or killed the first guy even and just got back to cover, it was so much closer to winning.
Five AKs.
Terrorist aiming to split A. Conversion from the counter terrorist by Manny going into teammate here. He's going to get this? No, he doesn't.
He doesn't.
Pushes galore everywhere. Terrorists have taken A. But where is the bomb?
You mollied the bomb.
Okay.
A lot of util wasted there, but
he retrieves it. I thought Bastos might shoot through the smoke for him, but he's chasing him down, and he does. He does get it. Okay. New game now. 2v2. And retrieve the bomb part 2.
Oh, Arthos. Great shot on the
He's got some snappy aim, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm. They're gonna plant the bomb B.
I like this. The unconventional plant more towards the CT side, and they're going to reposition to watch from there.
Reprise should probably try to save that for half. Because the next round is... He's going for it.
Oh, I thought he had that shot for a second. That looked good.
I guess the economy is not that bad. They can still buy for the half. But oh my gosh, the T side have so much money.
I recently found out that if you're on one side of B and you shoot at a head on the other side of B, you have about a 50% chance to make the headshot if you're aiming perfectly. That's how wild the inaccuracy is on the AK.
Terrorists are aiming for an A split between A main and Ivy. Counter-terrorists, though, are holding the line as Manny and Crunchy Taco each get a kill. Terrorists are already down 3 versus 5, and they have no ground to show for it. This is fantastic. They're battered and they're beaten, but the counter-terrorists, have not lost a single person in this round.
Whoa.
They finish off strong. Where was that during the rest of the match? That would have been epic if they had played a little bit more like that on those rounds. 4-8 for them, though. It's unfortunate. Is this just T-side momentum, or does Team Home actually have what they need to close out the game?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Gorby and Arthos, are still putting up some really good numbers. 125 ADR for Gorby and 118 for Arthos. Now on CT side, Corby looks like he wants to put those numbers even higher. But that's not where the action is. Action is coming on B side. Fast rush through the Molotov. Doesn't amount to anything as the first player dies and his teammates don't follow him. They're now trying to decide where they want to go.
There we go.
Unfortunate. Lots of trades back and forth here. 2 versus 2. Bomb planted. Team away has the A site, but man, he's fighting on B, keeping them distracted. Draco now by him. He's actually by himself. What a wrap.
Wow.
Wraps around the train there, but fails to get the kill. That was pretty... I mean, the whole thing I've noticed here is that the plays that everyone is doing is a little unconventional. People are trying to work together, and then you notice that when things don't go well with the play, they seem to be breaking down into like individual effort of trying to make room.
Ouch. Oh. Mac 10s. Oh, and a scout.
Yeah, what do you think the odds are for Team Home on this eco round?
I don't see it going their way.
Not after that play. No, that's
No, not after
down.
that. At first, I was like, "Oh, he might meet the timing," but Mac 10's just gonna remote down. Ooh, but he get a dink at least. Oh, that goes down.
No, they're getting shredded here.
Wait a minute.
And that's what you expect usually. It's
Who-
typical, right?
I haven't seen an MP7 be used in so long. Rip.
And you won't be seeing an MP7 used this round. Oh shoot.
Hopefully production gets us back into the game. We're having a little bit of a...
There we go.
Sorry,
Yeah.
the server apparently does not like the media team tonight. I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
It's fine.
CS2 just doesn't like me. This is what I've learned.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, though, counter terrorists are... This is a bit of a half buy. MP9s, a FAMAS,
And a
only one
FAMAS,
M4. Players are spread all over the map with Reprise sneaking out onto A site and snagging a kill on Draco. Oh no. Bomb planter manages to run out with no weapon. Going for the plant. Gets the plant, but dies.
MP7.
The planter dies. The diffuser dies.
Ah, but Gorby.
This is utter chaos here. Trains has to run back now through Z, and I don't think he can get there in time if they just go for the diffuse.
There's no time. I don't think.
I mean, yeah, like even if he gets there and just goes, like, how's he gonna? There's no way. It's over. Bomb radius though should allow him to save that. I hope.
Terrorists win.
8-7, 1 round away, and we're looking at a tie game. I love this. I love the way that it just switched around here. You're on the CT side. You're struggling to make things happen. You're struggling to coordinate because you're split, naturally between the 2 bomb sites, and now you're just bringing the action here. They just bought an op on T side.
Sure did.
All right, Cameron, you gotta call it. Does he get
We're
the
gonna call
shot?
him.
Does he get the
No.
op kill?
No. Calling it right
Crunchy
now.
Taco aiming down long hauls. Here comes the peak. No op kill. He does get away though.
Oh, he does get an op kill, but not where he said it would.
And it was a headshot too.
Was a headshot. Gorby might get caught out.
Come on.
He does.
And he demonstrating the power of the AK on A site. Oh no, Arthos duck. Trapped on the bomb site. Takes a flying leap.
Ooh.
I think he's
High
at that
backup
point
again.
he's just getting desperate. At 8-8, we're tied.
We are.
Who am I spectator out? Manny, I saw you cancel that pizza spin.
You don't like the pizza spin, or do you want to see?
I wanted to see the pizza spin.
A bit of a delay by the terrorists in spawn as they bought an extra gun. Probably chatting a little bit about what they wanted to do here. Aggression by Draco and Ivy from the CT side and gets punished for it. Terrorists now regrouping A main coming up. Arthos dying, Trains gets the kill. 4 versus 3 for the terrorists. They're still a little bit outside of A main. Half of them smoked off, half of them out fighting. Trains with another kill. Manny trying to have something to say about that. Now Gorby suddenly all alone on A site, trying to hold on. Look to your left, buddy. Doesn't work. Gorby dies.
Assisted
Look how
by
low
Trains.
they all are. Did you see that? 3 of the terrorists that were left alive in that round all had, like, what, less than 20 HP? I don't understand that round, really. Like, Team Home was doing so well, and then it just fell to pieces.
My mic cut out. Can you hear me now?
No, you did not hear anything from me before.
Okay.
Oh no, jumping. The jumping scout.
This isn't Flying Scoutsman.
The name of the game here seems to just be Wild Aggression from the T side.
The nade, my god.
From downtown by Bastos all the way down there. That's beautiful. That nade was gorgeous. Trains all alone in a 1v2 now for the CTs. I'll tell you, this does not look like a CT-sided map, at the very least for these two teams. I mean, how do you stop this? How do you stop the aggression like this? Train's unable to win the 1v2 clutch. His team is now down 8-10. What do they do, Cameron? How do they stop the bleeding here? How do they get it together?
I think that they're over peaking and getting too aggressive at times. And they're not playing for trades. I feel like they're playing like individuals and not as a team.
Seems like both teams are struggling on the CT side. Maybe it's just harder for them to, get that coordination, get it moving, and watch the correct places.
Mm-hmm.
Slow action out of A main. Terrorists are now executing. Manny's out, doesn't check E-box correctly, gets punished for it. Gorby also with a kill. This is now finally it. This is going in favor again of the counter-terrorists. Team Home has a chance to win this. 3rd kill rings out.
I don't know the call out for that double stack of boxes. I don't know.
Right here where Draco is, yeah, up in that high spot right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was named after the famous Olafmeister from Fnatic in 2015, 2016 era.
Oh, similar to how there's a get right on
Yeah,
Mirage.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly that kind of thing. In fact, if you saw, there was a clip they had of Olafmeister and some of the other Swedish players from the old NIP when they were investigating Train. They said, "Hey, Olaf, take a look. They have a picture of you here." Draco with the opening kill here. This is a chance now.
That smoked didn't that? Oh, they both smoked, but one missed.
Reprise,
but
so close.
Reprise. Oh, they have bomb down in Long Dog. Ah, but Manny gets the kill.
This is turning into absolute chaos here. Terrorists are cleaning up this round. Gorby refusing to let it go. 1v1 now. Prize knows where he is. He knows where the bomb is. He has to go retrieve it. Gorby is, well, he's going to know where he is now with that flash. Okay, that's an interesting physics bounce. Oh, unfortunate. Gorby blinds himself, and Reprise takes the opportunity to snatch the bomb, run back to A site, and plant. Very safe, actually. Very smart place to plant. And he's got the op, so he should be able to hold this. Pete comes out, misses the shot, repositions, misses again. Just got to maybe dial back the pressure here a little bit. Just hold. He's peeking. Oh, Gorby switches to, I think that was a grenade or something.
I think that was a grenade.
Reprise also caught off guard in the peak, doesn't even bother to scope, gets the no-scope headshot. No-scope wallbang headshot. Thank you, correction from production. It's crazy, though, like, how that happens in those moments. That was actually a good 1v1. That was incredibly entertaining. Counter-terrorist team home, unfortunately, not able to secure that round. It looked like it was theirs. They had it. It was like a 4v2 for them at one point.
Yeah.
What a banger of a shot by M. Bastos. Beautiful, tight angle right through Ivy. Right into the head of Gorby. And I'll tell you, if you want to take down one of the better players on Team Hoeing,
The
Gorby's
timing here, the timing. Oh my gosh. Arthos goes down. That was crazy timing.
Terrorists look like they're opting to take A, but the bomb is snuck all the way around A into B. B bomb site looks completely free. The rest of the terrorists were trying to sell this as a fake. It looks like it's working. Cosmo's still stuck on the site, and he's circling around looking for Manny, who's just pieced out and gone back to B. Oh no. Cosmo catches Manny not paying attention. Crunchy Taco, though, has defeated Trains. 2v1. Trains is about to get backstabbed. Or, sorry, Cosmo, rather.
Oh,
unfortunately,
right.
tries to stick it. Great idea, but unfortunately, the smoke didn't cover him from that angle. Rye comes in there, finishes him off. 12-9. Cameron, the stats have to be wrong, right? Manny can't have 191 ADR, can he?
No, stats are right. Bro is probably just throwing all the nades.
He does have 24 kills, though. Manny with another kill. Counter-Terrorists reply with 2 of their own. 3, actually. Now Bastos and Reprise are left to figure out what to do to pick up the pieces of this round. Surprise, okay. He gets a kill of his own. Basto sneaking out. Oh, he's coming up behind and dies. All up to Reprise now. He does have the bomb and he's running B. I mean, surely Gorby heard that and can tell. It seems like slow reactions from the counter-terrorists here, so the bomb will be planted. Maybe the counter-terrorists are just opting to play it a little more safely. Good shot by Reprise. Puts it into a 1v1. Late reaction. See, I wonder if that was that 4x3.
I think that
Or
was
is
a
that
4x3
just-
moment.
Could have been.
Unfortunate, because he delayed very, very long to turn, and that might have been his teammate screaming at him. Like, you see him. Match point for Team Away.
I tried 4x3 once. Never again.
You know, it's funny. I started off on 16x9. I didn't like 4x3, and then finally I switched to it, and I have had so much trouble coming back that maybe I'm just stuck with it.
Wow.
I actually also tried 5x4 for a while.
How does that work?
Draco with the kill onto Manny, and all is quiet. Oh, but Train's creeping through the smoke, just dies. Terrorists executing onto A site. The flying crunchy taco defeats Draco. Cosmo replies, has the bomb. This is now suddenly in a 2 versus 2. Arthos is kind of scared to push up because he's got the op, so Cosmo's by himself and is unable to stand up against Reprise's op. Arthos forced to push now. It's match point. Gets the kill onto Crunchy Taco. Okay, 1v1. This is doable, but he's under a lot of pressure. He's looking for the rifle. Yep. Unfortunately, it is a Galil.
Oh,
What a shot by Arthos. The Galil comes in clutch in the moment that he needs it. Arthos with the kill and the defuse, and he secures Reprises op at the end with maybe a little bit of BM there at the end there, shooting the corpse to make a point. But you know what? He brought it to 11-12, keeping the minute. Maybe he deserves to have a little bit of fun.
of course. We like having fun. Don't have too much fun though.
Well, I think maybe that's the thing when you're playing Counter-Strike. Your fun is always regulated by the mix of frustrations, teammates, and bugs that hit you.
Yeah.
Terrasline heading towards B. Looks like they're going to be coming out lower. Smoke off the Z view. Grouping up. Cosmo holds the line and gets two. Trains also Cosmo. Oh, man. This is not going so well. Reprise by himself now. If he pulls this off,
We go into
no,
OT.
this spray goes wild. You know, that was actually a really interesting play there. I think he was worried about the flank behind. 12-12, final score of regulation. Single overtime ahead. So what would you say, Cameron? Is this just T-sided right now at this tier, or are these teams just particularly good at the run and gun meta, and that's why they're unstoppable as a group of 5? Like, why is the T-side so powerful here? 8-4, both sides.
I think it's a mixture of both. Train, I think. I don't think that the changes made to Train made it balanced. I feel like it does have that. It feels a little unbalanced to me, where it does feel T-sided. Um, but I think, with Recruit running and gunning, I think that kind of plays a part as well.
You think maybe they're not as familiar with Train, and so running and gunning is typically what you do when you don't know the map as well?
That too. Yes.
Prize sneaking out onto the A bomb site here, moving around Red Train, looking for some opening. Playing a dangerous game there at the Red Train. But no, he manages to pick up the second kill. Manny with another block. Now it's left to Arthos with the op to hold the line, and he's already mollied off. Bomb plant will come in at this rate. 4 versus 1 for the terrorists with the plant.
It's nothing.
Op versus op. Turns into USP versus op. I don't know what Bastos was doing there. I think he was admiring the artwork on the wall quite literally.
Oh yeah. I can say that. Heat. Nope.
And he doesn't save. Arthos, after getting that kill, doesn't save the op.
Unfortunate. Where are they gonna go? Probably out A. And Bastos.
Wow. 2 shots right away. Yes, from those two. Terrorists now have the advantage again. 5 versus 3. They're out on the A bomb site, unable to get a foothold though. Orby kills Rise by Bastos. Blades are coming back and forth here.
Oh, but Manny's ready.
Somebody sign Manny if he's not already signed. That was a really nice swing right there. Definitely. Manny and Reprise, most kills on Team Away, 29 and 22 respectively. And, the others on the team, though, you're seeing their names in the kill feed quite well. Bastos with a couple kills there in the last few rounds.
Mm-hmm. I had a thought, and now it's gone. Need more coffee. Do you think they do another A pop here, or?
It's hard to say. I think they're leaning towards bonus. Oh, Bastos with the shot onto Trains. Trains did such a nice peek into Pop Dog and failed to get the kill because of that sneaky little position. Looks like this is now a push here, pull out here. Cosmo holding the line for this is their chance here to get back onto the overtime scoreboard.
Oh, but Arthur.
Counter-terrorist.
Beautifully done by Team Home there on that round. 2-1 for this first half of overtime. Teams will be swapping now. Team Away will be going to the CT side. So really, I guess the question is, if it's T-sided, how many rounds did you really need in overtime? Is 2-1 actually good enough to win out?
Yeah. I think we're gonna end this game with a tie, to be honest. What are your thoughts?
I think a tie is actually quite likely. Obviously, it's hard to predict with as wild as things are, but 8-4, 8-4, right? It was even in regulation. There's no reason why it can't be even in overtime. Cosmo pushing Ivy fast against Manny. Cosmo comes out the better. Ivy now actually open. Counter tiers are trying to hold the line on the A site, but they're going to get the split here from Ivy. Ivy and T main. Both sides regrouping a little bit. Oh, Cosmo, you were so close. Almost caught Rye there. Going back to the bomb train. Rye has no idea. Beautiful grenade. Good swing by He's taking out Reprise. Nice close kill with the op on Cosmo. Two versus one, bomb coming down. Bastos with the op will have to kill both in order to secure this round. Terrace refusing to peek. Very smart. Oh, he can see his head. Misses the shot. Oh, he tagged through the unfortunate.
Oh.
14-14. This is about as close as it can get at this point in the match. Cameron, are we still looking at that tie?
Possibly. I think so.
Terror seemed far less aggressive this time. His team home is waiting behind smokes. Split between Ivy and A main. Rye holding from Olive. Bending. Manny positioned. Really nice spot here, watching Ivy.
Oh, yes.
I think both teams are aware of what is at stake here. If you lose this round, it doesn't look good. Crunchy Taco taking a bit of a beating there, down to 8 HP. Manny and Bastos and Rye all chime in with a kill of their own very quickly. Cosmo takes down Manny. He's trying to make something happen. He's got another on his face. Prize misses.
Oh, he does miss.
Trains. Come on, Trains, buddy. Doesn't get that. Cosmo helps him out now. 15 seconds now. 2 versus 2. They got to get over to the bomb train, and they got to plant. They don't have any more time. You got to plant on A. Bastos knows us. He's sneaking up, going for the kill. But the bomb got planted anyway. Crunchy Taco finishes him off from the other side. That got a little dicey, didn't it?
Dead.
Both sides have plenty of money, given the overtime economy. About the only time the CTs really enjoy the potential for this kind of thing, unless they win like 6 in a row or something in regulation. 30 kills for Manny as we head into this final round of this combine match in Recruit. Terror's going upstairs, grouping up. Looks like it's going to be either a B hit or a pop dog push. Bastos already pushing pop dog. Has the op. Oh, do that. Gorby takes him right out. But now they know where everyone is. They know it's B. Counter-terrorists are trying to rush out there, trying to get back to the B site, but the terrorists have not committed. They could go wherever they'd like to. Cosmos come out of A. The rest of the terrorists are... Oh, here we go. They're coming out of A now. Rye falls, but not before he gets one of his own. 3 versus 2 for Team Home as they try to secure the tie. Bomb planted. Ivy smoked off. Not so good, though. Flash comes out as the counter-terrorists are trying to push through to get the win. Crunchy Taco dies to Reprise with the kill. Gets a second. Gets the third. But I don't think he has enough time. No way. The final split seconds of the match. Reprise with 3 kills with the AWP. Secures the win and actually gets to defuse with the final bit of time left, pushing this game as far as it can go. That was absolutely an epic game from start to you can really see that Counter-Strike is just a really good game in that respect.
Gotcha.
Well, I think that's going to do it for us. I think we're done for this evening. And I think we have one more night of Combines, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that's Saturday. Yeah, so if you are interested in watching any more Combines, the final night to catch this will be Saturday. And I'm not sure, are we starting early that day or is it the same usual time?
I think it starts at 3.
3 p.m.
6.
Sorry,
3
okay,
p.m.
6
my
p.m.
time, 6 p.m.
Gotcha. Okay, 6 Eastern. Yeah, 3 Pacific, 6 Eastern. And we should be here somewhere during that time to cover some more Combine games before the preseason, the draft, all the good stuff starts later on. So, are there any final thoughts you got, Cameron?
No.
All right. Yeah, Counter-Strike can be a little bit tiring. 2 games, watching that, commentating, and then the letdown at the end. But I guess that'll do it for me. I'm Bible Klinger. I was here with Cameron King, and production is, I'm sorry, I'm going to butcher this pronunciation. Okay. Vires. But yeah, great observing, and unfortunately we had the tech issues, but he pushed through all of that, and we got the stream done. So hopefully we'll catch you guys Saturday.
Bye.